Hi guys, I'm Sarah, and today I want to talk about why no contact doesn't work. In particular, if you're dealing with an insecure attachment style, an anxiously attached person, a fearful avoidant, or a dismissive avoidant. But across the board, I feel like this is a really awful tactic to use, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. So welcome in if you're new here. Thank you so much. Pardon me. If you're new here, thank you so much. And for all of my loyal followers and subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me for the past few years as I really evolved and really shifted and changed, and am now working on attachment styles and really getting the information out there to people who really need it, because honestly, we all need it. Okay, a lot of us have repeated relationship cycles and haven't been able to understand why. Well, attachment style work is the key to unlocking yourself, the key to understanding yourself, the key to understanding your relationship dynamics, why things have happened the way they have, why you keep attracting the same type of person, and how you can become more securely attached and do the work within yourself first before you go seeking externally, because you're going to find your vibrational match outside of you. So wherever you are, whatever your traumas are, that's what's going to be reflected back to you within the realm and mirror of a romantic, intimate relationship. So why doesn't no contact work? First of all, the coaches and the psychics and people that are out there talking about no contact or talking about how to get your ex back, I think it's really emotionally immature. I also think that it's unethical. If somebody has decided not to be with you, let them. Allow them to make their choice. We don't get to have a say-so or control somebody else's motivations, somebody else's decisions, and somebody else, especially them deciding if they want to be in our life, if they want to be our romantic partner or not. This is a very manipulative tactic to use, and I think it can be harmful both to self and for the other person and anyone else involved, especially what if there's children involved. You have to ask yourself, why am I going to put all this energy and effort rather than into myself? I'm going to throw it into getting somebody else back. Are you able to sit with yourself? Are you able to actually sit with yourself in silence, without distractions, without the TV on, without calling a friend, without scrolling on social media, without buying something online? Can you sit with yourself? And I'm asking you this because most of us can't. We haven't been taught how to do that. I'm a Gen Xer. My generation has a little bit of skills in doing this, but really the skills have been flattened over the past 20 years with the advent and rise of social media and cellular devices, right? So no, nobody really knows how to sit with themselves. We're in the line, at checkout, and we're on our phones. We don't know how to be alone. Or we go out to dinner alone, and what do? We pull out our phones, right? Rather than pulling out a book, or just sitting there and people watching and being able to be comfortable being with ourselves and sitting in our own skin. So this tactic of going no contact to get, not to heal, that's different, but going no contact to try to get the other person back or to get their attention or make them jealous doesn't work, because it doesn't promote healing. All your focus is externally outside of yourself when it needs to be within yourself. Why do you want this person back? If it was a toxic relationship, then what you need to do is work on healing the toxicity within yourself that invited in the mirror of toxicity into your life. What did they show you? What did those triggers inside of that relationship show you? What did they show you inside of that relationship that you need to work on within yourself? Because I can guarantee you, every finger you're pointing at that person is actually the work that you need to do within yourself. And that's the hard and honest truth. It's not easy to digest that. It's so much easier to point the finger. I can't tell you how often I see this in social media in the comments, especially when we're talking about dismissive avoidance. They are vilified. They are made out to be the absolute villain of the story. That anxiously attached person or the fearful avoidant has to ask themselves, what role did I play in attracting this individual? Why did I attract this into my life? That should be the question you're asking, not pointing the finger, oh, they did this and they did that, and they made me feel this way. They didn't make you feel that way. They actually brought out something inside of you that already existed that you need to heal. So this is an opportunity for growth and healing if you so allow it. Both parties need to truly understand their wounds. If you are truly going to get back together with this person, if that's what's meant to be, both parties need to separate and take time to heal and really truly, whether it's therapy or ayahuasca or whatever you're going to do, to really and truly heal yourself. I recommend starting with attachment wounds and understanding that attachment style. That's going to tell you, it's going to send you into this rabbit hole of understanding your childhood, your interactions with your parents, your relationship with your parents, and your every relationship thereafter. It's not going to be easy work, but it's going to be work that pays itself in dividends throughout the rest of your life. So rather than putting your efforts into getting anybody back or trying to resurrect this relationship that obviously needed to die for whatever reason, work on healing yourself and work on becoming securely attached. You're probably insecurely attached. I can guarantee you, if you're watching those videos about getting your ex back or what are they thinking or what are they doing, you are not securely attached, because a securely attached person will accept the ending and move forward. And then if their paths cross again and both people have accepted the ending and done their work and been able to truly rise and truly heal and truly understand why things transpired, why they unraveled the way that they did, and their attachment, wounds and their relational patterns, then there's a chance that that relationship can be resurrected, but it's going to have to be a totally different version of that relationship, you see. So when you become securely attached, you're going to recognize when somebody isn't for you. You're going to recognize when a relationship isn't for you, or when someone simply can't give you what you need. Because oftentimes it's a matter of we try to make people who we need or want them to be. My husband and I did this to each other. Well, if you would just do this, if you would just do that. We didn't fully accept ourselves, therefore we weren't fully accepting the other person, right? Again, everything is a mirror. Everything is a reflection of what's inside. So create and develop a secure attachment within yourself. And if you need to, that's going to involve inner child work and reparenting work and working with an attachment specialist like myself or somebody else who can really help you identify those wounds. And really, I work with hypnotherapy. I work with your subconscious. That's how I work with my clients, to really help them understand why this pattern is occurring, why is it repeating, and to really understand what we can do to see and honor that inner child or that rebellious inner teenager or that critical parent inside who really has a message for us in getting us to that secure place so that we attract a healthier partner, or at least a healthier version of that relationship in the future. Can people get back together? Yes. Should you use this tactic or keep watching videos, binge watching videos about how to get your ex back, or are they coming back, or here's what they're thinking, or here's what they're doing, or this is what the karmic's doing? That is not serving you in any way, shape, or form. In fact, that is setting you back, and that is preventing you from doing the inner work that's going to actually get you to a healthy place, both inside yourself, with work colleagues, with your career, with future romantic partners, whether it's that person or somebody else, and again, with yourself. So if you truly, truly want to go no contact, do it for your own health and healing. Don't do it to punish them either. That's another thing. Don't do it to punish that person. You're just going to end up punishing yourself. Do it because it's a healthy and right thing to do for you right now, and then maybe reopen that door in the future. But if you're going to reconnect with that ex, do it from a healthy, secure place. Do it from a place where you can have a conversation with them, where you know that no matter what their answer is, or what the outcome is, or what transpires, you're going to be okay. Whether it's a definite no, or a maybe, or a yes, you're going to be able to stay secure inside of yourself. And if you honestly can't say that, I do not recommend opening Pandora's box. I do not recommend going down that route. Again, I think it's very manipulative, and I think it's a terrible tactic. And shame on these coaches and healers and psychics and tarot card readers who are sitting there telling you, going on and really making money off of your fears and making money off of distracting you from doing the actual work. So I think that's all I want to say about no contact for now. I'm sure more things will come up in the future. I'll create a second video on why no contact doesn't work and what you can do instead. I've given you some basic steps and tools to take. Take an attachment style quiz, understand your attachment style, work again with a coach like myself, who is going to be able to help you, from a deeper level, understand your motivations, understand what parts of your subconscious have been triggered and where you're operating from on the subconscious level, because these are all subconscious things, by the way. People that vilify a dismissive avoidant or a fearful avoidant or even an anxious attached, guess what? That person is operating from a blind standpoint. They don't see what they know that this is happening. They know their relationships fail, but they don't understand why. And most avoidants will simply resort to the belief that I'm not healthy enough to be in a relationship. I'm never going to have a healthy relationship. I don't know how to show up. I should just be alone. Okay. So is that true? No. Everybody truly wants love. Deep down, that's their fear talking. That's the attachment wound. Deep down, they want love. They crave love. They just don't know how to give it. They don't know how to get it, and they don't know how to receive it. So on that note, I'm going to end the video. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to work with me individually one-on-one, please reach out to me. There is an email below in the description box. My website is coming soon. It's being worked on as we speak. You'll be able to book through that much easier in the very near future. And it'll give you a lot more description of what I do. But if you're curious, what do I do? How does this work? How can I get to a healthier place? I specialize in emotional pain, physical pain, chronic illness, chronic fatigue, and healthy relationships. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.